Hi guys, this is the Kia EV6 GT-Line S rear-wheel drive. Bit of a mouthful, but this is the top spec of the Kia EV6 range without it being the GT. Now there's been a lot of rave about this car being Kia's new statement, especially in the EV world. And I haven't driven one yet, so I'm really excited to actually see what it's like. Yep, it's that time of year again where it's SMMT, which means we are doing first impressions of a few different cars here to see what we actually think of them initially driving. We're going with some different things this year, so I'm super excited. This is a fresh start for Kia, being a completely new platform, a step into the premium market, as you can tell with a premium new Kia badge that you'll pretty much see on all the new cars. Now, it's an SUV space with a 490, once it opens, litre boot, lots of rear space, but it also has comfortable hot hatch feeling seating position. With sleek and stylish looks, the impressive EV6 doesn't stop there. It has 226 brake horsepower, 350 Nm of torque, and a 0 to 60 time of 7.3 seconds. And this model is driven at the rear wheels. And luxury just follows you inside. I mean, look at the quality of this interior. It's got everything you need, a dual screen. I really can't complain. But first, let's talk a little bit about the battery. So we have a 77.4 kilowatt hour usable battery. And that's going to give us a combined range of 313 miles if we're driving sensibly. There's a well thought out interior which has everything you need from Apple CarPlay to plenty of storage. It is a huge step up in terms of quality and luxury. The gear selector and start button are a nice, simple place on the center console. Absolutely love that, so easy to find. We're going to keep it in, let's go normal mode first, and see what it's like to drive. The reason we're all here. First impressions, we're not going very fast whilst we're getting out of here, but it's super quiet, it's comfy, soaking up all these little bumps really easily. It's really stepped into this luxury market, and I think that's what's impressing me so much. Like I mentioned, you can feel the SUV size, but in terms of seating position, it's very driver's focused. You've got your split screen here, the heads-up display is in a really nice view. The steering wheel is comfortable. It's a great place to be as a driver. When we talk about steering, it's connected to the road, and that's a thing sometimes EVs can lack. So that's really impressive. And it's not slow by any means, especially for day-to-day driving. It's got that instant torque of an EV that just shoots you off at any speed. But whether you're looking to save a little bit of range or to have a B-road blast, this is where your driving modes come in. Now, of course, we've got eco, and wow, that really actually pushed it quite a bit. So you've got your eco and your normal. I was just in normal. As soon as I put that into sport, the same pressure of acceleration pushed me forward. That is very cool. Sport stiffens everything up, and it doesn't necessarily give you more acceleration, but it gives you more to how much pedal you're putting down. So it's just a bit more punchier. And it's quite nice because sometimes a sport mode doesn't really do much and you don't really notice a difference, but there's a massive difference in this. And with the steering feel so connected to the road and everything just put together, it's a really fantastic all-rounder car. We have the practicality side in terms of lots of space, tons of room in the rear, very comfortable driving position. You could quite comfortably sit on a long journey in this and you wouldn't be getting out all stiff and with a bad back. It's easy to relax and just let the car do the work. And for a car of this size, it's really planted. There's very minimal body roll for what you'd expect with an SUV. Look at this minimum roll for an SUV. It's gripping in. There's no understeer, there's no pushing out. Super settled. As you'd expect, it's got a ton of safety equipment and driver assistance, so things like lane assist, adaptive cruise control, the list goes on. But one that really does bug me in some cars is the lane assist and how invasive it can be. But it hasn't budged me once in this. It's not getting confused by some of the different lines in the tarmac. But if I was to go over the white line, it's just giving you a gentle nudge. Regenerative braking isn't overly strong. You have got flappy paddles to adjust it, but the normal brakes they feel great as they are. They're not too spongy. It may have been short but sweet, but I feel like I've really gained an experience of what the EV6 is all about and where Kia is going with their electrification. This is a car I would love to explore further across the whole of their range. But for now, you guys know the drill. To make my journey your journey, like, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!